I've had these conversations before where I said to someone, when you get married, what about your finances? And he says, well, when it comes to your finances, you need to marry someone as if you're going to get divorced. You need to look after your assets as if you are going to get divorced. So what should be in place when I am going to get married and I now need to see this attorney who's also a notary?
Well, it's true. We don't always think about divorce when we get married. We think of all the wedding and all the planning. But the legalities of it are the more important side of things, because life happens. Sometimes divorce can happen. So we need to look at your financials. So you'll need to bring all the values of your property, your assets, etc., because those are the values that we look at when drafting the antenuptial contract.
What's the difference between accrual and not accrual in your antenuptial contract?
Okay, so with the accrual, we're still married out of community of property. So what's my assets are mine and what's yours is yours. Okay. But when it comes on the dissolution or divorce, we look at the net value or the start value of where you started when you got married. So what assets you had, and whoever's estate has grown more than the other, we divide the estate up and they get a portion to the smaller estate. So if the wife, for example, wasn't working, she was a stay-at-home mom, never had any assets, no cars, nothing in her name during the duration of the marriage. Hubby decides to find himself a little cookie on the side and he messes around and he leaves her with nothing. If they had an accrual in place and he has an assets that increased by $1 million, he would have to give her $500,000 on the divorce. If, for example, that was the large of the estate.
What is without accrual?
Without accrual is basic. Just whatever's mine is mine, and whatever you come into the marriage in is yours.